Hi there, this is Alecia Stringer with 2ASuccessStreamBlog.com, and today we have a special guest, Brian Del Gaudio, and we are going to introduce him and how we've known each other for about a year now, and notice how he has been working hard and finishing school in New Jersey, and now he's taken out, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself and Beachbody today. How are you doing, Brian?
Doing good, yourself?
Great. Tell everybody a little bit more about you and what you've been going through right now.
A little about me. I've been fairly active in working out and stuff when I was younger, and then I started working out and doing things. I'll get a little bit in Beachbody a little bit, but I'm going to talk a little about myself first. I had worked in the family business since I was young, landscaping business, so always active, always going to the gym, working. I went to community college to get a business management degree to take over the business. That was the initial plans. I went back to, after getting my degree, I went to work for, I'd say, a year or so and just felt like we're doing something more. Just want to do something different and go on my own. So I had decided to go back to school, and that's where I had transferred to a 4-year school to get an accounting degree. And this is just recently in May. I just graduated with my accounting degree and starting my new job in November. So that's a little about me in general, about schooling-wise. And then on the side of all of that, I've been working out and getting involved in the Beachbody business as well, was in the midst of all of that. I'm not sure if you want me to go into that now or you want me to know about me first, so let me know what the best way is.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm glad you're telling us a little bit about how you're doing your education. You know, your goal is to work with your business and know that accounting. A lot of people don't have that desire and dream to go back to school and get so frustrated with just the process of it. And that's very inspiring. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit more about the Beachbody company and what got you involved with it?
Okay, sure. As many people probably know it, I mean, Beachbody is very well known as, the biggest brands out there, Slim & 6, Power 90, PNDX, probably the biggest one, Insanity. It feels like people know those brands and names, but there seems to be a major disconnect with knowing that Beachbody makes all of these great products. People don't realize that. So that's the biggest thing for me. I mean, as I said, it started as a infomercial company, and then people were getting really good results with these programs and ended up becoming a network marketing, multi-level marketing company later. In, I believe it was 2007, they actually opened it up. Just to give you my perspective on how I got started was, as I mentioned, I was always pretty active. Used to always go to the gym and work out. Was always I guess you could say a typical gym rat, would always do that. It ended up happening when I started going to school. Gym membership got a little expensive. I just, it was something I didn't really want to cut, but at the time that's what I had to do. So after going to school, I had cut the gym membership, and I would say probably 6 months in, I was, not working out for that long, and I kind of just, it's been always something that I enjoyed doing, and kind of felt like it was a void, and I wanted to get back into it. So there was a point where I was trying to figure out if I should go back to a gym, what I should do, where I should go. And this is where I had heard about PNDX and such from other people. And kind of just wanted to look into it more for myself and just see what was going on. And so, of course, like most people probably have heard of PNDX. It's probably the most popular out there. So I had seen it on TV, heard about it. Actually, my cousin was doing it at the time, but he kind of went, I would say, 30 days in. It's a very big commitment. So a lot of people do it and don't make it all the way through. So I had done it. That was my first intention was I ordered it, tried it out. I guess you could say I was a typical skeptic myself, kind of like, I'm like, what's this, a DVD program, what's this going to do? It's not really going to do much for me. It's just, as I said, I was always into the gym stuff. So I guess to give you a little footplay on that, first day is chest and back, they call it, which is a really tough workout. They said I wasn't really expecting this to be a hard workout for me, but it was pretty intense, pretty brutal. It's pretty much just old school push-ups and pull-ups. So what happened was you do 2 rounds of this. So I went as I said, I was pretty skeptical myself, so I did really hard. Didn't think it was going to be that challenging. And I pretty much got to about the second round of it. and I was pretty much done because I just overexerted myself and wasn't ready for it. So it's kind of what got me into it and realized it was something for me, something that's really going to push me. So that's how I originally got started with Beachbody in general. And as I said, I had completed the Beyond the X on my own through 90 days, it's a 90-day program. And then what happened was, throughout this, I had support from my Beachbody coach as well, and I had support from others, so that was a big thing for me. So after getting good results and, enjoying what I was doing, I decided to look into more of the coaching side of it. Kind of wish I knew earlier, but, you find out when you do. And that's kind of when I got more involved with the Beachbody coaching. If you want me to go in more detail about that, just how I got started more.
That's great. I know I use some of the products. I like the Tybo, and I did the P90X, and it's a tough routine. You have to be ready to go to the extreme and really push yourself in some of these programs. And that's great
definitely.
that you made it through 90 days. I think I made it through the 90 days and wanted to do another one, but I said, this is just too much to keep going for me. I needed something more regular and sustainable, and so I just like the dancing Tybo.
Well, see, like I said, P90X is pretty much a big commitment, time-wise and, motivational-wise.
Right.
So, I mean, there are other programs they have that are shorter time, less restrictive. And, like example, they have one called 10-Minute Trainer, which is pretty much Tony Horton, the trainer for P90X, just a trainer for 10-Minute Trainer. It's pretty much, you get like a full body workout in 10 minutes. So for the excuse that you have no time, that pretty much answers that fairly well, and it's really hard workout as well. So.
Yeah, I like the little 5-minute videos and stuff that they come out with. Like, okay, I can do my abs in 5 minutes. Squeeze it in before you do something. That's right. At least you have no excuses when you go through a training program like that, whether it's time or anything. It's really all in your mindset. And I'm glad that you got into the coaching side of it. How has that been inspiring to you? Have you been able to keep that up and so forth? How is that working?
It's going very well, actually. As I said, I had started just after my program. I was kind of just looking into it. Originally, my intention was I was using the programs and the products already, so I was like, well, at least if I become a coach, I can get a discount because you get 25% off supplements and products programs as a coach. So that's my initial reason for becoming a coach. I had no intention of really being a business. Didn't even know anything much about it at all, so I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Why not? I'm already spending money. Save some money. So I got involved, got started with that, and, as I started doing it, they do a lot of events and stuff and workouts. I ended up, going, meeting some local coaches or coaches around, and just, it ended up being that I found a lot of people in the community, and a lot of people that are pretty much either clients or customers of mine, or just coaches of mine, friends, that, I've built great relationships with, and, I probably have lifelong friends just from that. So it's just been able to find other people, that are doing the same thing as me and supporting and motivating me, keeps me on track as well. Like you said, as a coach, you also want to be setting an example for others as well, so you got to have that in your head to, keep yourself on track. So it's just another way. It's all about accountability and staying on track. That's kind of why I like Beachbody as well. It's pretty much it's the fitness, nutrition, and it's also the whole support and motivation. So it's pulls everything together. So it's pretty good combination.
That's great. Yeah, I'm familiar with several of the workouts that they offer, but they also offer a lot of supplemental products and stuff. Do you use any of those, or what kind of products does Beachbody offer?
Okay, yeah, as I mentioned, there are a lot of programs and such, but in addition, there are lots of nutritional supplements. As the biggest healthy meal replacement shake they have out there is called Shakeology, something I use every day. It has over 70 ingredients in it, and just increases your energy, and pretty much it gives you the nutrients that we are lacking today, that, from all the foods being processed and that. Just being able to get all this in one shake is great. That's been the big thing for me. At first, myself was kind of like, what is this? I don't know what this is. I'm kind of scared. But now it's kind of like when I don't take this on a day, I can feel my lacking of energy, and so that's pretty much what keeps me on track there. That's my biggest product that I like. But I also use recovery, peanut results in recovery drink, which is a recovery formula. Or after those really tough workouts, it helps prevent muscle soreness, and it actually tastes really good. It's like a orange. I don't know. It's just good. It's like you look forward to actually drinking. It's not like one of those nasty little drinks where you're like, oh, I have to drink this, but I don't like it. It tastes good.
Right.
See what else. I also multivitamins they have and fish oil, and I use that as well. I also, for convenience, I use sometimes protein bars. Just something on the go is fast. I've tried many protein bars. A lot of them have that nasty kind of, I don't know how to explain it to you, but nasty like taste. These ones actually taste really good, and they're actually good for you for the most part. I mean, protein bars aren't the best compared to, real food, whole foods, but I mean, if you're on the go, it's better than grabbing something like fast food or something. So those are good to have just when you're in a rush or running late. And even the Shakeology do the same thing. I can mix that up in a cup if I wanted. I mean, it's going to taste better in a blender, but on the go, I can just, you can buy it in a big bag for yourself or sample packs. So you get a sample pack, you could just take the sample pack with you, mix in a shaker cup, and you'd be good to go. So everything is set up for convenience if, everybody lives pretty busy lives as, especially myself. So.
Right. That sounds great. Thank you for telling us more about that. I was not familiar with those products. Great.
Yeah.
Well, have you tell us about more how the compensation is kind of put together with Beachbody? Do people buy the products strictly from you, or do you get more people involved? How does their compensation work out in their company now?
Oh, sure. It is considered a binary system, so you have like two legs, as you just call it. I was just going to tell you before I go to that part, I'm going to talk about just the commission as such before that. So you'll make retail commissions 25%. So, for example, say, I'll take it this way. I'm given a online office which has a lot of tools and resources such as videos and training. Like I have probably videos on almost every program out there, some promos and explaining things, and just helps me to share it and, answer people's questions. So that's something I always check daily. But to give you, so then I was going off, I have that, the online office, and then there's also two websites that are given to me there's a Beachbody website with my name, it's linked to my coaching, and then there's another one for Shakeology strictly. So people can go right to my website and then, order, and I'll be assigned their coach. So in addition to just ordering from me, you can order it from anyone, but when they order from me, I also become their free coach, so I'm there to support and motivate them anytime. And if they have any questions or just want to get back on track with support, and just, people fall off track all the time, and just knowing there's someone there to help you is always a good thing. So like I have a Facebook group and such that I use just to stay on track with all my clients, and it keeps them on track. So give you a basis on the commissions, you get 25%. So say somebody bails like.
How much is it involved to become a coach? Is there a price to get started?
To get started, sure. There's a starter kit of $39.95, which is roughly $40 to get started. That's just the base starting. There's also like different packages that you can pick as to get started. Sure, some recommended, some are not. You'll make a detail on those or not. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
So you could straight out just become a coach at $39.95, and then get started that way. As I said, there are other packages if you want. As I said, Shakeology is a really big thing in this. So they have a lot of programs. They have the one package, they call it the Shakeology Starter Pack, which pretty much gives you 30-day supply of Shakeology, and it's on home direct, so it ships to you every month and saves you money on shipping. And they also have another one. It's the same idea, but there's also like Shakeology Plus Fitness Starter Pack, so you could order the Shakeology as I just mentioned, and then add like a fitness program to it, like a P90X or something like that. Just so as you're starting your business, you have all these, you have the program and everything that's set up. Recently rolled out, they just have what they call the Diamond Pack, which is like almost, it's probably valued at almost like $1,200 worth of materials. It has almost all of the top selling programs, workout supplements, That's like the grand opening starting pack. That's the biggest one they have. So like I said, there are packages that way, but I mean, if you just wanted to start out just $39.95, you could do that as well.
Okay. That sounds great. Do you have any tips for people who would like to get started with Beachbody doing that?
Do I have any what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Do what?
I didn't hear what you said. That's all. Can you repeat that?
Oh, sorry. My voice just went away. Do you have any tips for people who would like to get started in Beachbody and become a coach today?
Any tips? Is that what you said?
Yeah, just any tips or advice to help people get started? They're kind of considering looking more into Beachbody.
I mean, I feel like it's been, for me, the best thing that I've ever done. And everybody is fitness nutrition is everywhere. It's not like this is just some fad. I mean, it's always going to be around. People always are struggling with weight. And for me, like I said, this has been, yes, the business side is great. I'm not going to say that. But for me, it's been more of just accountability and keeping myself on track. It's just been being able to keep me focused and stay on track. Like I said, TNS is a pretty hard workout. I mean, people do it for, say, 30 days and give up. I mean, you've still got 60 more days to go. So I feel like if you're really committed to your fitness and you want to, stay on track, I feel like this is the best way to keep you on track with that, because, you're going to have, as a coach, you're going to have another coach to help you with the business, and not just that, I mean with the support and motivation of the workout. So if you're already spending money on supplements and stuff as well, you're going to save money on supplements. As I said, 25% off is a pretty big deal. So that's just my biggest thing for me is, so some people just do it for the discount, and then, like me, I said I did it for the discount, and then I realized the value that was behind it with all the business that was coming out of it and the people that I've been able to help. So it's been a big thing for me.
That's great. That's great to be involved, and the whole focus is helping other people. You have to be doing this for yourself, and knowing that mindset is so important. And doing a coach program like this is very beneficial. So you keeps yourself accountable and really stay on top of your life and things around you, not only business-wise, but health, and it just comes full circle. And that's very inspiring that people who are motivated like that, it's really outward motivation, keeping helping other people first is involved, and that's very inspiring.
Yeah, definitely. And I was going to say, the other thing I kind of forgot to mention to you was, in addition to what I've just mentioned, there's a lot of events around. I've also worked out with all those celebrity trainers as well. So I've met Tony Horton, the creator of PIDX, the creator of Insanity, Shalene Johnson, the creator for Alecia Stringer and TurboFire. So, I mean, they're just like everyday people just like you and me, and, you'd think that would be something different, but, I mean, they're just great to be around, and just a great environment. So that's been another thing for me. I mean, looking forward to meeting these celebrity trainers have been awesome.
Right.
So,
it's about connecting to the right people and getting inspired from people that have success in their life, and you can see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when you get involved, you look at others that are having success at this, and you just want to copy exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it, and being, a coach and learning exactly what they're doing is very inspiring to see that this can be possible for you. It's, nothing too fancy, or they don't have magical powers or anything, So they're everyday people that are involved and make this work. So that's very inspiring. Do you see more men or women getting involved? Or do you just kind of see a mix of people that you've been working with as coaching and seeing people get involved? Because sometimes I think fitness goes in more one gender or the other sometimes, maybe depending on time of the year. But I didn't know if you had any experience with that.
I feel like you would probably think that there's more women involved. Most guys are looking to, bulk up and attain muscle, and the women are usually trying to lose weight or tone. So, I mean, I feel like I can't say it's a dominant either way. I feel like it's just a good mix between both of them. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. That, this can be kind of a family deal, when parents get involved and everybody is helping each other in the family. Fitness together.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. Thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to add for us today?
I think that'd be it. I mean, I just maybe if you want more information from me, you can always go to my website and stuff like that. I can share that as well if you guys are interested.
Great. Is there a way we can find you on Facebook or anything, or we'll just put your websites out? If that's all you want?
I have websites. I have Facebook as well. Whatever. I have a website for. It's just actually it's just DelGaudioFitness.com. We'll go right to my Beachbody site where you can actually worry about Beachbody in general, as I just mentioned, but you can also, if you're interested in becoming a coach, you can do that. But if you're interested, not ready to be a coach yet, but you're looking for free coaching and motivation, you can sign up as a free member, and then I can become your coach, and I can help you that way if you're not ready to be a coach yet. I mean, at least you can get back on track with your workouts. I can support and motivate you that way. There's also a club membership, and like I said, the whole community, when you become a member, there's a lot of benefits just from being a free member as well. So if someone's not ready to be a coach yet, or, they're still debating on it, I feel like you're still trying to get back on track with your workouts or, nutrition and that, I feel like there's no reason not to become a free member at least, just because, I mean, there's some people I know that still go to the gym and stuff, but they're still members of the community just because, they like the support and motivation and, sometimes they like the supplements and such, so you don't necessarily have to be doing a Beachbody program. I help people that are doing all different things, so, if you want to connect with me that way. And then there's also Facebook. I'm on Facebook. My Facebook profile page is facebook.com/BDelGaudio, BDLGAUDIO. I also have a fan page at facebook.com/DelGaudioFitness. And it's actually called Brian Del Gaudio Fitness, so connect with me either way there. If anybody's big on Twitter, I'm also on Twitter. It's Brian Del Gaudio, just my name. I think that'd be the best ways to get in touch with me. If you also wanted to shoot me an email, I have an email address at DelGaudioFitness@gmail.com. If there are any other questions, just let me know.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And it's been inspiring to hear how you got involved and how you are staying with Beachbody and getting your story going. Thank you so much for your time today. We'll talk soon, Brian.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.